after 27 videos, we had 120,000 followers on Instagram organically within 2 months. Now you have in total more than 2 million views because you have 1.2 million views on a single video.
True. You know, I want only the best. I want to just have someone the best, number one in Dubai for my project, because I want, for my project, it's my baby. It's like you want the best for your child. Right?
Yes. Some people work for a year and spend millions to get 6,000 inquiries. Usually people average maybe 200, 300 a month through some traffic, Google Ads, etc. We got 6,000 within one video. So that's enough work to do for your agency for the next, I think, couple months, maybe half year. Hello everyone and welcome again to our lovely podcast about the business in Dubai and most importantly about social media. And today I have one and only the new up and coming star, Dr. Business, Mr. Javi, or Javi as you can call him. Javi, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me, Emir, of course.
For you, it might be surprising because usually I invite for this podcast, people who've been working with me for maybe like 6 months, usually a year and a half. But me and Javi working together for only 2 months.
I think so.
Maybe even less. So why is he here and what we're going to talk about? He is here because within 2 months, we managed to grow his account all the way from how many?
125K.
125K followers all the way down from only 300 followers. So we got 125K within 27 videos. And that's the secrets we're going to reveal today and our strategies. But before we start, Javi, why and how you decided to start your own social media and who you are? Please introduce yourself.
I don't think I ever told you this, but working as a doctor, which I really am, a licensed doctor, I wasn't quite satisfied. There's something in me that I was in a hospital every day, so I wanted to have fun a little bit. I'm 33, so I wanted to start a new business. I do have a business in Germany that's top in its niche. It's very, very successful, but I wanted to start a new business in Dubai and have an adventure. Mm-hmm. I just needed someone who believed in my crazy ideas because they are crazy, and you
yeah, you do everything. Yeah,
we do a little bit of everything, but with a clear goal. And I found you, and I believe in intuition. I believe in gut feeling, and I believe in this is something I'm really good at, reading when somebody really has talent. This is my talent, to see who has talent. This is. In my team, my company, my medical company, I have people with a lot of talent because I chose them. I knew how to choose them, So that the credit is on me, but of course on them because they made it possible. Same with you. I saw you and I had this, this ability to see someone has what it takes, and I saw it in you.
But how you found out about me?
I was following you I had been following you for almost half a year, and I knew your adventures coming to Dubai, your dreams of moving to Marina.
Yeah, Dubai Marina, yeah.
I knew about I followed your story. You were saying, I basically got a job here, and that success, you want someone in your team that is also having results and is also having this passion and is also having these crazy ideas, because at the end of the day, your idea was crazy. You came here, no money, and you made a absolute wow, what you did here was amazing, and I saw that in you, and I saw that you are really someone special, and I really say this honestly, you have a special talent, you're a visionary.
I appreciate it.
And I was able to see this even before this is taking shape, So I was very happy and honored that you took me as a client.
Yeah, about this as well. So how we got Javi on board in our agency is also a very interesting story. So basically what we did a launch together with my business partner, Vanya, to only take 5 clients, but on a very high ticket, but on a very personalized work with a guarantee of results, which we're going to share later on, what was the guarantees of the results. And for us, we were very selective and very picky whom we pick, because we got 350 inquiries, out of them around 200 were qualified. But for us was, all right, if we're going to work with this person so personal like this, we got to guarantee them the result, it has to be a nice person. Because otherwise there simply won't be a chemistry, because social media, you can fake it as much as you can, but if you don't have this inner positivity, inner, ignition to just take off, and always push yourself all the time, you won't make it, or you won't make it for the long term. And we did a Zoom calls with many people. We did Zoom calls, I think maybe with around 30 people. You were among people whom we called, maybe you was 6 or 7s,
Yes.
So you wasn't the first one, but you was the first one where we thought, bingo, this is the person we want on board. Because when we had our conversation, the first thing you said, all right, Emir, don't sell me anything. Don't present me anything. I don't want to know anything. I follow you for 6 months. I know who you are. I trust you. Just tell me where to send money and when we start. And I'm like, this is the type of client every business wants to have, not only social media business, you know? But the key for me, why I liked it, not because you was, you know, ready to commit from professional side, is just because you had this vision for yourself.
Yes.
And I felt like, all right, it won't be the client where he's like, you are the magician, you are the guy who does it, so you do it yourself. I will put as least effort as possible. I felt like, all right, this guy gonna commit. He gonna spend his time. He gonna travel here. And I also asked you, are you ready to film in the summer? It's gonna be hot. And it was hot when we filmed on a palm, you know?
We've been working hard, man.
And you said, for me, it doesn't matter. I just want to get the things done. I want to have fun.
Of course. I mean, we're here to work hard, and, you know, no time to complain. It's just, let's get the job done. You know, you're here to accomplish something. You know,
Yes.
A little bit of heat is not gonna melt us.
Yes,
right?
yes. It didn't melt, but it melted the views. So let me just break down to the viewers our strategy and how it was. Some numbers.
Yes.
Javi started at 300 followers
Yes.
on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
No social media background before. Now, after 27 videos, we had 120,000 followers on Instagram organically within 2 months. But it didn't happen in one day. So we worked for 2 months for it to happen in one day. And here's how it went. So when me and Javi met, we had a clear discussion. What is the goal of your account? Because this is the key factor you need to ask yourself when you start social media. What do I want? Do I want followers? Do I want views? Do I want to get sales? Do I want to get networking opportunities? Maybe I want to hire people in my team. What was your goal?
I think I clearly even said that because I have a company that's already very successful back in Germany, sales were not priority at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was, I told you, let's just focus on creating really good material that people are going to love, that's going to really make us, let's say accomplish something for the world, kind of, you know, like we both love Dubai. I think we had this in common as well. And then we both feel here like we want to make an homage to the city, like to really put Dubai like out in the world. In a
very fun way.
Yeah, so we wanted to focus more on followers, and this was our goal, you know, even though sales have come also along with it, because attention means sales, means monetizing it, you know. I'm even refusing clients now because, you know.
We'll talk about it as well. Yeah.
I'm refusing clients. But I told you basically 3 activities that my company has here, which is luxury tours, business setup through affiliate, and also a marketing for high network profiles. And apart of we have a third one, which is a portal. But anyway, we didn't focus on that one. And this is what we want to do. We want to mix them together to make something out of this, you know. And then we did.
For us as a social media agency, from the professional point of view, it was a bit of a tricky challenge. Why? Because we usually have the clients who have one narrow selected path where they want to aim, but you had very different businesses, and your goal also wasn't these businesses, it was just to get overall exposure.
Yes.
So, sorry, I'll have a sip. We are filming this podcast 10 a.m., but in Dubai, 10 a.m. feels like 6 a.m. in a normal country. So for us, it was a little bit of a tricky challenge because we had to aim in everything and nothing in the same time, but in the same time, deliver our promises. What was our promises in the beginning? I'll go through some of them because people are not aware. We promised that we'll get minimum 10,000 followers from ground zero. We'll get minimum 1 million views in total, and we'll do X2, X10 in number of leads from whatever we have right now. So for us, we had to focus a little bit on everything. And I started to think, how do I achieve that for a person who does company formation, marketing services, consulting, you know, and everything else. And in the beginning of our strategy, we decided to narrow our way in the way of delivering business type of content in a fun way. And we started to receive first results. First milestones were like 10,000 views. From ground zero, I think it was very good. What was your feeling when you got your first 10,000 views?
Well, I've been there. And of course, I started with 300 followers with this account, but my medical business started with less, and we reached, for a very small niche, 20K in a matter of also months. So I knew the way was very, very slow. I mean, not very slow, but required some patience and some stamina. So to me, it was part of the process. It's just this normal consistency and being persistent is key. And I am, and you are too. So it doesn't matter if we don't see results right away. You know, you think from the end. This is what I always do. Think from the end.
Yes.
The end was results. This is why I also went to you, because you very clearly said, Javi, these results are guaranteed.
Yes.
Until we get there, even if you paid me 20K, whatever, doesn't matter. It's going to happen.
Yes, even if we're going to finish all 30 videos. So the guarantee was also tied to 30 videos. And if we don't deliver them within 30 videos, we film videos for free until we reach that.
Exactly. And I was sure of you and I trusted you fully. And I love that you work without a contract. To me, this is very like trusting thing. And
yes. We also got extra 10,000 euro accidentally that we returned.
Oh yeah, I even sent him $20,000 by mistake, right? And then
no, 10,000 on top of that extra.
On top of that, I sent it by mistake because sometimes I just do things too fast.
But we returned the money right away.
And I knew him from just 1 week, you know, but I knew in my heart it was all fine. I was so relaxed because he sent the money back. So this is how much trust I had in you, and you know, this is I go with my gut feeling always. I'm not such a logical guy, even though I am a doctor, I have to be.
Yeah.
But I'm more of I go with the feeling, and I was right.
I had a very nice feeling when we started to see our first results in 10K views, 15K views, because I knew, all right, if before you were stuck at around maybe 250 views, 1,000 views most of the time, now we break this, okay, that means we can grow it. We can 10x this number, 100x this number. But at some point I thought, all right, what do you want to really focus on? You said, I want to really have a rock and roll. I want to have fun.
Yeah, I want to have fun. I still do. I'm doing this for the fun, to be honest. That's why I don't even need the sales. Sales are great.
And it really helped us.
It really helped us because we had no really attachments to any outcome.
Yes.
And when you have no attachments to an outcome, that's when you really are liberated from tension and you can just go with enjoy life the moment, you know. And then we were doing this. I had a lot of fun with you, by the way.
Yeah, same here, Javi. We really enjoyed the filmings.
It's like allowing myself to be a teenager again.
Yes, absolutely. This is also another thing why people start doing social media. I think why entrepreneurs start doing social media, because you really feel like you can just have a joy of life back. You can have fun because you can allow yourself, you know, you're a grown person, but doesn't mean you have to be a grumpy person.
Yeah, and I was just getting this from music. I play electric guitar and sing, you know. I was just getting this from music, nowhere else. And now I'm getting it also from
social media.
From your work. Yes,
no, it's your videos. It's my work, but it's your videos. But here's a little bit of a breakdown of our strategy, how we managed to get 120,000 followers within 27 videos.
Let's get serious.
So when you said to me, I want to get exposure, I understood I don't have to invent the wheel. I just have to adjust the wheel. And this is the key thought you have to get about social media. It's not about getting the ideal format, invent something new, because a lot of people thinking that, you know, Christopher Columbus, they have to explore something new and open something new. But in reality, if something is working well enough, just modify it, adjust it, twist it according to yourself, and make it work with your consistency.
Yes, this is one of my principles. I even had an interview back from my German company, and I was saying the same thing you were just saying. I said, this is just like nature, you know, you calibrate, you mutate until you really find something that works. And that is, let's say, natural selection kind of thing, you know. And then the world selects you, and then you keep doing what you're doing. You keep doing it right, calibrating, refining it, improving it, until you really are unbeatable. Yes. Once you get you get ahead in the race, nobody can catch you, really.
I think we are now at this point where we found this formula of mutation of video that works well.
We did, and it was during at the end of one of our sessions. We were having a very relaxed time, just chilling and eating something together with Aya, with your videographer. And then we were talking. I was saying, you know, Emir, I really deep in my heart, I love business and I love to help people and I love to encourage people to do business.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's the moment I saw something in your eyes and in my eyes too. And we were like, hey, we were both came up with the idea of let's create a business person that really wants to help people.
Yes.
And let's invest some more money on it. and why not, and help.
At this moment, the character of Dr. Business was officially born. It was born right there
Yeah.
after the filming. It was executed later on, but the key idea was there. You ignited it, and I just thought, why not? Why not?
Yeah, I was saying I chose you because I just needed someone to believe in my crazy ideas, because crazy means innovative, means new, means creative, and something people haven't done before, or maybe not to the extent we want to do it. And you say right away, Javi, if you really feel we can do this, let's do it. And that was the moment. Yeah.
So Javi had the idea of us delivering the information about businesses, inspiring other people to start business in a very fun way. For me, I started to think, how can I execute it from the technical point of view, from creative point of view? And again, I decided not to invent the wheel. So I went for the first closest reference, the infamous Mr. Thank You, the very generous guy from Russia, Sergei Kosenko, the guy who lives in Dubai, travels around the world giving people money if they follow him. And that's the concept that has a great proof of work, because he got over 40 million followers within 1 year. He gets sometimes 1 million followers overnight. Why? Because everyone in a desperate need to get a fraction of him, his fame, his money, and it works really well. So I thought, all right, we don't want to make Mr. Thank You out of Javi. We have to give a twist, but we can use the formula that is already working. Even if we get a 1% of what he got in the beginning, out of 40 million, that's 400,000. 10% is 4 million. If we get half of what he got, it's 20 million followers. We don't have to invent the wheel. However, we'll modify this wheel. So we'll make it about business. From Javi's point of view, the very important part was to make sure it's a genuine content and the content that helps people, not to make it too stupid.
Yes. And you really respected that. And I think very important what you say, we made it with our own style and with our own outfits, our own amazing models, which are, we did it all with, and let's be honest, a lot of ideas were also new from you.
Yes. So to be honest, I was Mr. Thank You before Mr. Thank You. How I initially grown my TikTok account to 500,000 followers was through content like this.
Yeah.
It's called like a social content, they call it. The videos that are understandable all across the globe about men and women, men and men talking to each other, helping, doing bad stuff, doing good stuff. It's like a mini movies, mini acting, sketches that went very viral in TikTok back 4 years ago. I stopped it because I was like, all right, I'm grown enough to do them. I have to do something different. But here we are in 2024 and people get 40 million followers from this content. So I thought, why not get back to this?
Genius. And if you ask me, it's really genius thinking. And you have something, Emir, this is for sure. I think this is something some of your potential employers realized later when it was too late.
Yeah.
And I was very lucky to realize so fast. And like I said, I take the credit too, because I can see these things. And I did see it. It's amazing the ideas you have. And sometimes you just come up with ideas on the spot. We are like recording and you're like, oh, I have an idea that...
Yes, but the key here and the key in the social media progress to make things natural and effective is to have a good chemistry.
Yes, and with chemistry it is. And this, you are of course a little bit younger than me, so there's something light about you and good-hearted that it's really also tempering the whole thing. It's also shaping the whole thing, because at the end of the day, I'm also like this. So we have a very good chemistry together and we're making a light-hearted material as well, which is, with very good intentions, So.
Yes. Now let's get back to the technical part.
Yeah.
At the point where we filmed around 20 videos, we only got maybe 1,500 followers. So 1,500 followers from 20 videos.
Yes.
We had around 10 videos remaining and we had to deliver 10,000 followers. Now I'm thinking, all right, let's switch the things. Let's try to do doctor business. We went on the first filming. Javi was generous enough to hire models. I thought it's a friends, but it's professional models.
Of course.
You pay them, they come for a filming, they had their own schedule. It was very hot. We filmed on a palm and the filming went really well. Yes. However, I was really down to earth. I thought, all right, if we're going to get another 10,000 views from this type of format, that means it works. Nothing more than that. But let's try filming videos about, if you follow me, I'll give you money. Let's try film videos where you give Lambo. You also rented the Lambo, thanks to you. And it made our content really diversified. We had videos with the boys, with the girls, of them together, with the cars, etc., etc., etc. Now we get home, we send it to our team of editors. We start editing. We posted videos, no reaction first days. There was no bam straight away. And we waited, but I felt positive about it. At some point, you texted me, hey guys, hello team. I start to receive around, what you said, around 200 followers a day. So by the end of the month, we might get 3,000 followers. It's a very good dynamic. And I'm like, this guy's very positive. 3,000 followers a month is decent.
Because we are up. Let's say from 3,000, I was able to sell some tours, which is they are called experiences.
Yes.
So if you have 3,000 followers, they allow you to sell experiences, and with an affiliate that I work with, and I just wanted to start doing that. And now we don't need it anymore. It is something we don't even need anymore.
But then how it happened? So I think it was maybe June 22nd. Actually, let me open the WhatsApp. Why are we trying to guess the dates? We have our WhatsApp conversation. We have nothing to hide from people.
Really.
Javi, social media, rocket sign. Okay, this is the moment you start receiving the followers. This is the moment. This is the backstage from the filming. Okay. Monday, June 17. By the way, I noticed an increase in followers of about 20 followers a day. Sorry, just checked. Actually, about 30 new followers a day. I'll do a screenshot right now to send it to the editing team. We said, let's go. We'll share more videos. Good news, Javi. You send us the screenshot. Followers every hour or 4 hours. We'll come back to how many it's now. We keep going. You keep growing. And then at some point, we realize the growth started to go exponential. June 18, all right, we go down. June 19, we go down. Friday, which is, I'm not sure which June it is. Guys, 1 new follower every 2-3 minutes. It was Saturday, June 22nd. So June 22nd, 4 days later, you start to receive new follower every 2-3 minutes. Now followers look more decent, not every 4 hours. We move down. And what happens next? Yesterday, we had 1,450 followers. Today, 2,000. 500 followers in 24 hours. This was also on June 22nd. The happiness of Javi of getting 1,000 followers a day. We'll get back to how many it is now. Now we scroll down. It's the same day, Saturday. And at this point, the video just clicked. I think this was the breaking point, June 22nd.
Okay.
And let's see. All right. Now we're on Sunday, June 23rd. How many followers? 8,785. I think how did you feel at that point?
I honestly, you won't believe me, but I always feel the same. I'm not attached to any outcomes at all. And this is one of my business principles. So I feel satisfied, but I don't even think we've done even 5% of what we're going to do, Emir.
Yes. But at that point, for me, it was a big, big win.
Yes.
Because it was 2,000 followers within 2 months and then 6,000 followers in 24 hours.
It was. But I never felt hyped. That's what I wanted you to
I got it.
Really believe me.
But we got hyped later on. Let's scroll down. Where will be the point we started to grow? Okay. We had a filming when? When was our filming?
I don't know the exact date, but
I think it was on Monday, no? Or on Sunday. Yeah, we had a filming on Sunday.
Yeah, it was.
So June 23rd, we had a filming with Javi. It was how many? 3 days ago only?
3 days ago. Yes.
You reached your first 10,000 followers right on the filming.
True.
I remember that. We were celebrating. We were giving high fives to each other. 10,000 followers. We finally achieved it. Things looking great. And before we finished the filming, we asked each other, what is our estimate? By the way, by the time we finished the filming, it was 33,000 followers. So within the filming day, we got another 20,000 followers. And we asked our team, and I filmed that, how many followers do you guys expect by the time we film this podcast today on Wednesday? And some people said 30,000. How much you said?
I said a number that did not correlate at all with the final
result. Yes.
Which was very low.
Someone said 50,000, and the only person who guessed was our project manager, Aya, our videographer. She said 100K, and I'm like, 100K? She's delusional. 100K within 3 days, We're at 10K, okay, we're at 30K, okay, but 100K within 3 days, it's additional 70,000. So right now you have 119,000 followers at the moment that we film this podcast at 10 a.m. in the morning. How many you think you will have by the end of the day?
I was counting on 125K. I think it's going to be 135 to 40K.
What is your projection by 1st of July?
If you ask me now, I think 185K.
Let's see. But very fun part, besides all these followers, besides all these views, which by the way, remember we promised 1 million views. Now you have in total more than 2 million views because you have 1.2 million views on a single video.
True.
We also got a lot of business. We got a lot of inquiries. In fact, we got 6,000 leads for the company formation. And here's how we did it. So before we went to the doctor business type of content, we still used our strategies that work perfectly.
Yes. So basically the really serious material we did also got results. I think some of these videos that we made before Doctor Business have now 250,000 views.
Yes. No, they have more. This video alone has 500,000.
Yes.
So in total, I think they have around 750,000, the serious videos.
Yes.
But they generate much more business than the funny videos and fun videos. For example, we filmed this video on how much does it cost to open a business, and it got 12,500 likes and 6,800 comments. But this is not just, bimbo empty comments.
No,
These are the comments of people commenting license and getting a free PDF file on how much does it cost.
And a lot of them are actually now on the process of starting a business with us. So this is also, these leads turned into clients, A lot of them are just time wasters.
Of course, like in any leads, yeah.
They are, but because we're not so worried extremely about sales, I'm letting this team I work with do all that, and we keep focusing on our project,
If we do the math, if out of 6,800 inquiries, if 10% of them are qualified and 5% out of them convert, that's already more than 300 sales.
Yes.
And let's say you close them on average of, let's say 10,000 dirham for a license, which in reality is more closer to like 20,000. That's more than 500,000 dirham in sales, potentially.
Yeah, it's really good. And all this money is going back to more projects,
Yes.
more luxury cars, more helicopters. It's all really reinvested because we do this for a higher purpose.
This is just gives you an image that fun videos are great to do, but doing sales videos is not really hard as people think. Getting sales is not really hard.
Yes.
Some people work for a year and spend millions to get 6,000 inquiries. So usually people average maybe 200, 300 a month through some traffic, Google Ads, etc. We got 6,000 within one video. So that's enough work to do for your agency for the next, I think, couple months, maybe half year,
Yes.
if they're going to sort all of them. But this is, I think, the perfect combination and the balance for every business who goes to social media is to have a balance where you get enough sales to reinvest in social media, but also have enough fun, exposure, and attention in order for it to be a sustainable growth.
Yes, and I think this combination, I don't think happens always. I think our combination was key, was a Molotov cocktail.
100%.
And with my abilities, your abilities, we combine them and something explosive came out of that. But I do believe that anyone who really wants to work with you, even if they're not talented or they don't have the charisma or whatever, I believe they will get results because you keep your word. You say, look, this is the results. It doesn't matter how long it takes. We're going to have them. Or it doesn't matter if it takes more work on my part. You just deliver, you sell results. By the way, when I met you, it was excellent the way you were doing these sales. You have a lot of sales knowledge, or you have people in your team.
This is big thanks to my business partner, Vanya. He taught me all about this sales, yeah.
And I love business. I love sales. I knew all those strategies you were using, but I was fine with it because at the end of the day, I just want the best. And I'm ready to give my money with something I want, even if it's a lot of it. I don't care. I just want the best. And you guys convey that very well. And I knew this was the real deal. And I also knew it was true. I could trust you. So it was no problem at all for me. I like people who make an effort. And you were making an effort. And I saw all the sales strategies because I know them. I use them also for my other business. And I loved them. I loved it. I want to be sold. I want to be sold to,
This is a very great thought. I want to be sold. I resonate with it a lot because sometimes people want to sales to happen just out of thin air.
Yes.
But you have to get this feeling to people. I want to be sold. Like the people who are watching you right now.
Yes.
For example, they see this company formation video. They go to your page. Now they don't see the Javi with 800 followers. They see Javi, a business owner with 125 100,000 followers, potentially like 200, a million followers. So they feel like, all right, this guy is legit. His views are high. He has a big following. I want to be sold. I want to give my money to him and do company formation only with him, because now he's the main guy. He has more exposure than any other company formation CEO in the city.
Exactly, and in some ways I knew this would happen. I'm someone that really has visions, and my family knows this well, and I knew this would happen eventually. That's why I was always so relaxed, I knew I didn't know what shape it would have or what it would look like. It's just like something that's flying that you can see it, and then you can almost catch it, I knew it would happen,
Let's talk also about money. You mentioned about the investment. You knew it's a big investment because we as agency never hide it. We are the highest ticket agency in Dubai in terms of the social media, in terms of what we charge, but also we are the best in delivering results, and we are the only one who sell results, not the quantities or amount of work. Was it a good investment for you? Do you suggest this investment to other people?
Look, of course, the answer is of course, like big round yes. When you want something, you don't care. You want something. If you can afford it, you will have it. If you want something, this is human nature. And I want only the best. I want to just have someone the best, number one in Dubai for my project, because I want for my project, it's my baby. It's like you want the best for your child. Right?
Yes.
So you want the best for your child, that your company, whatever it is, whoever real estate, if they go for the cheap, they're going to just get cheap results. If you really want to have the best, you have to make the investment, take the risk, get the best at what they do, And this is what I did. I want to buy from the best, and I think also clients that are willing to pay this money are the best to work with, because
100%.
they won't complain as much. They won't ask as many questions, they don't, and this is also in my other company. I have this feeling, I reject people. We're selling very expensive courses because they are very good. It's the best in Germany at what we do. And these medical courses are like top notch with the best doctors. So we charge a lot. But people pay the price, the right clients pay the price because they get their medical license. That's for life. Getting your medical license in a country like Germany has really a lot of value. So they're willing to pay this course, same as I was willing to pay your services. And in the end, it's paid off completely. So I think I would really recommend people that take this business serious to really get the best. I'm not saying they will be able to get you, because I know how hard it is to get you, but they should try and get someone a bit close to you, or maybe even if you have a spot, maybe even you.
Hopefully. Javi, a little bit reversing back. Did you have any worries about this? Because, you are a business owner. You came from Germany to a new country. Starting social media is also a new area for you.
Not really. I mean, we have a successful social media for my business, but I was not involved as a face. Yes.
So how it was going with your own face? Because I think 2024 is a new era where CEOs humanize themselves, like Mark Zuckerberg, like Emmanuel Macron and all other leaders.
Yeah, Emir, you have, of course, you have a lot of thoughts like, look, with my family, they follow me on Instagram, what are they going to think? What are my ex-girlfriends going to think? What are my friends going to think? You all have these thoughts, But at some point I was like, look, we only live once. I want to have intense experiences. I want to really explore what life has to offer. And let's see where this adventure takes us, So let's not care about what people will think, At the end of the day, people don't care that much about other people, so...
But did people ask you when you just started to post videos, Javi, what are you doing? What's up? Did you become an influencer now? Was there any little jokes here and there in the beginning?
Of course. I mean, you get lots of people who want your money or your friendship, or you know who are your friends always, so,
But now once you took off, how is it? Did it change? Is it pivoted in another way, your DMs and messages from the people you know?
Yeah, a lot of them are just like, you were famous since you were born, Javi. The world was just waiting for this to happen.
All these lines, yeah. Like they all knew it's going to happen in end of June.
Some people that know me, because at the end of the day, I'm a very, open guy. And every time I go to a new place, I spread my energy kind of. So to me, it's like doing this is like
natural.
Natural. Like I'm like a fire, I just go to a place and I just spread, And that's what I did in Dubai. And then when I'm in a place, I want to do everything the way it's done. So in Dubai, it's the way it's done. It's flexing, it's spending money, and it's what
This is exactly what we filmed in our
Yes.
videos. Yes.
it's let's do all the way, you know. When I'm back in Germany, or when I'm having holidays in Spain, dude, I'm gonna be more like doing what it's done there. Right here, I want to do 100%. You know, I want to be a Dubai guy, and I think this is what we're achieving. We're making a really Dubai guy out of doctor business, and we also putting Dubai very high, like a fun place to live, and to
With a very generous people.
start business. And I think this love for Dubai is also coming across, you know.
For you, what are like a key 3 benefits that you received so far since you started to get exposure, the inquiries?
3 benefits, at personal level, you mean, or?
Generally, everything. Personal level, financial level, networking, whatever it is.
It's all going. I mean, networking, amazing. We've been invited to Dubai TV. I've been invited to Dubai TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
congrats.
Yes. Things have been happening. I've been meeting high network people. Like I've been meeting basically influencers, people that are very high network here, people that have a lot of wealth. A lot, you know, and they want to do some projects even in the future, you know. I've met cinema producers, you know. I've met other business owners, businessmen, you know. I've met your amazing team, which is really love everyone, you know. I've met I've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, and yesterday, you know, I got an invitation from an influencer who has 5 million followers. He wants to have dinner with me. You know, these kind of things is happening every other day. You know.
Now.
So yeah.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
And besides the networking, do you feel in any sort better in a way that you realize your potential to the fullest now? Like people now aware about you?
Yeah. The thing is, the potential. I mean, sounds a bit heavy when I say it, but I knew the potential from the beginning. This is just unfolding, you know, and I needed someone like you.
Yeah, realization of the potential. I mean, realization in a technical way, not in a psychological way.
Yeah, I think we're just starting. I think we're really just unfolding now, and it's just the beginning. I really think so.
Yeah.
So we are, of course, I feel this way, but only like 5% of what's coming. Or, you know.
Does life change when you become famous?
Yeah, I don't really care that much, you know, even though it's happening, it's going to happen. I just want to really, like I told you, like, give the best of me to the world, you know. This is what I want, you know, and have fun. I know it sounds stupid, but I want to have fun, you know.
Where do you see yourself doing it long term?
I see long term, I see you and me long term. I see meeting people of like Andrew Tate and shit like this happening, you know. I see us attracting this kind of people, you know, because at the end of the day, they're going to want to work with you, you know. I see us meeting very interesting people, traveling. Maybe we can go to Ibiza, you know, we can also make some material there. We can record some material. I see this happening, you know, maybe in, you know, places like in Europe as well, you know, like Monaco, shit like this, you know.
So you want to make it global?
Yeah, we want to really spread like fire, you know. This is what we have to do, you know.
You started at 800 followers. You're at 120,000 followers right now. We believe that by the end this podcast is going to be released, it will be 200,000 followers. What is your ultimate advice to the people who want to start their social media and get the same results like you?
Don't be afraid to expose yourself. Be yourself to a certain extent in front of camera, you know. Be brave, take risks. Spend money, you know. People that save are careful spending, never get in very far, you know. Make good investments, do it intelligently. I mean, I've been taking dozens of business courses since I'm like 25 years old. So actually get a lot of info, learn about it, whatever it is that you want to be good at, become the best at it, and get the best team for it, which in this case is your team. So I really recommend to go all the way with something you have and apply this, of course, and many other principles, but mostly these ones, you know.
And is there a secret to social media? Is there like a secret pill that you got it, my other clients got it, and everyone is asking, there must be some hack, there must be some, you know, technical issue or something like this. Is there a secret magic pill to this?
I think the best thing is there is, of course, but why not just with your own style, not reinvent the wheel. Take the best from other influencers that already have success, and 15 or 20%, of course, innovate and try new things. But why do try everything new when you can just really look at other people that are having success and results and just absorb from them their best, the best they have. So I think that's the secret, to just not reinvent the wheel and do it with your own style.
And just modify it.
I think, if you ask me, I think this is, and of course, 20% innovate, and be creative.
And one last question. To everyone watching this video, a lot of entrepreneurs, the people from Dubai, from abroad, gonna watch it. If they're not gonna watch it, we'll make them watch. We'll make sure we cut it to the reel so they will see it. What is the one advice to them if they haven't started their social media right now?
If they haven't started social media right now, they are very deluded if they think they're gonna get anywhere. This is 2024. They need social media. They need reach. Attention is the new economy. Excellence comes second. It is very important as well, but they should start right away. And they should start really big and doing it properly, because this is the only way you can really make a business work today, with social media, really.
Are you happy you started social media and that you started it with us?
Hey, yes. I mean, what a question, Emir. Yes, of course.
I think that's it. We'll have Javi again here when we reach 1 million, maybe in like 2 weeks. We'll see, but for sure we'll film more because we'll have a lot more insights. I also always learn from my clients. It's a great pleasure for me to work with you, and getting to this point, I believe it's also beginning of our journey. For now, what we got and what we achieved is just to get a proof of work, but it's not the full potential that we, released and unfolded yet so far. But thank you so much, Javi, for coming.
Thank you, Emir.
Thanks you for committing yourself as a client, as a person, as a friend, as a business owner in everything that we did together, because without this commitment and energy, when you told us, I'm ready to invest, I'm ready to trust, I'm ready to sweat, I'm ready to do everything that it takes. Without that, we wouldn't get to this point this fast and this high. And I believe much more to come, because you stay you'll keep this consistency for long term, and we'll be the people who are going to help you to realize it to the fullest.
Let's go for it, Emir.
See you guys in the next episode. And I'll see you, Javi, in Madrid, Marbella, or Spain. Let's see.
And remember to follow me.
Yeah. Money and gifts to followers every single day. Dr. Business gonna become big. Remember the name.